What is going on, ladies and gents? It looks like we have our first teasers of First Class, X-Men First Class. Like we got the logo in the corner off that same book. I don't know why that took me so long to pick out. But what we got here first is one of the Hellions and New Mutants. It looks like we're gonna get a lot of New Mutants keywords, which is really good. I mean, we've had a good amount, but I actually the other day, out of just curiosity, wanted to look up New Mutants as far as playing Warlock. He's okay, but he does have a really good perplex for New Mutants, and I love the idea that he could turn into a car. So I was just looking around, and there wasn't that many good ones. There was okay ones. So it looks like we're about to get a whole handful. Again, we don't got ATAs no more. Those are out. But we basically get our own little mini ones, and this is for the Hellions. When this character's attack roll is 20 or more, damage dealt this attack is penetrating. That's crazy good. I like that a lot. X-Student. Now, I don't know if this is going to be a ATA type thing with a bunch of other X students. It could be everyone that's in school. When this character is an adjacent, or when this character or an adjacent friendly character's attack roll includes exactly 1/5, it looks like. Modify one. Yeah, I wouldn't notice the 6. Modify one target's defense -1. So, also very passive, very cool. I like that. Again, I'm not really crazy about Icarus. Just throw that out there. I'm a big X-Men fan, but I'm always been into the young people, but back in the younger, the younger, newer people, probably from like I said, 2004, around there. I wasn't really following the young people during the 2000s. Probably back Generation X time. I like stuff like that, and of course the original New Mutants that we've had pleasure of having for a while, Wolfbane, Cannibal, and all that stuff. So we got Charge. He's got Flight, which is great. He has wings, he better. When Icarus uses it, he can use Willpower, and he ignores characters while doing it. That's pretty sick. He can charge and do Quake, it looks like, with it. He's got Super Senses. 50 points, pretty solid dial. I mean, he's not going to be bringing any Outwit. He does get Perplexed later on, but that's not, you don't want to get to there. But for 50 points, he's a good transport, and then just can run in there and hit. You will have to rely on that Super Senses. But let's remember that you roll over a 10, you're going to do penetrating damage, which is huge. So I mean, I think this is a solid figure. And then when the attack rolls he has includes exactly 1/5, you can minus their defense. So your 10's not looking too shabby when you're dropping that defense down a little bit. You know what I mean? So yeah, we got Regen on the last click. He also has that white box ability. Again, that's huge. Charge. You're getting willpower on that, and you ignore characters. I mean, charging you can carry right when you're charging, so you could bring someone with you and drop them off right next to you. I think this is an awesome character. It's going to see play. It's kind of, we have two keywords, which makes it kind of, will we see basically anything else going on with him? I don't know. It looks like that's all we'll probably playing with, but I think it's a strong character. 50 points, not bad. But overall, it's solid. Let's check out. Let's see, Magneto. So we got to look at the Prime already. This one's really cool. 75 points, very cheap. But Brotherhood of Mutants, Hellfire Club, New Mutants. There was a time I thought we didn't have enough Magneto characters, but holy crap, do we have a lot of Magnetos now. Funny story, I always called it Magneto my whole life. I think my dad got me on that. Archangel and Magneto. But it took years and years to train myself to say Archangel and Magneto. So, Magneto does have a good handful of keywords. Brotherhoods of Mutants, Hellfire Club, New Mutants. Awesome. He could be on the New Mutants. Another bonus there. Again, kind of don't like we're not getting any other generics, but honestly, what can you really give him? He's not really a soldier at this moment. He's not really mystical at this moment. He's not an animal. He's not a monster. At least not in his eyes. But yeah, so what's funny is he's got Betraying the New Mutants and Xavier's Dream, or am I? When Magneto attacks one or more characters with the New Mutants or X-Men keyword, modify attack and damage +1. When he kills an opposing character with the New Mutants and or X-Men keywords and his attack after with his attack or with those keywords with his attack after resolutions, roll a d6 1 through 3, deal him 1 unavoidable damage. So basically, he shouldn't be fighting his own peeps, basically, because you will have a chance to get damage put on you, and that's a bummer. It's interesting though that he has those keywords and can be part of those teams. So this was a conflicted time during New Mutants number 51. Other friendly characters with the Hellfire Club keyword. So that's interesting to see. Hellfire Club get a little more love. We haven't seen that since the team base. I think the Emma Ellie may have had it, maybe. I think she does. Have free modify either +2 or defense +2 or attack +2 or sorry, this is way smaller than probably how you see it. Modify either attack +2 or defense +2 into your next turn. That's really good. So I'm willing to almost bet we're getting a bunch of Hellfire Club characters in here, because that'd be useless for only the few that we do have. Why King of the Hellfire Club? Leadership. Only other friendly characters with the Hellfire Club keyword have free modify either attack +1 or defense +1. So this is him getting leadership, and then after that he just gives other friendly characters with that keyword modify either of their attacks. That's pretty crazy. It doesn't say when you get leader, or when you successfully roll leadership. That's pretty crazy. He does have these at 2 different times. He's got the +1s on Clix 1 through 4, then 5 through 6 he has the +2s. So you get to do this, but at least you're not stacking or anything, because I was thinking, wait a minute, that's kind of weird. Indom toughness is okay. I mean, Magneto I sometimes think is tougher than toughness, but it's alright. He's 75 points. It's actually not a bad cost for all these little things he does. I wouldn't say he's a go-to click to just play. Normally, I wouldn't be a big fan of him. But if you're running a New Mutants team, he'd be pretty fun. But definitely Hellfire Club. So it depends on what Hellfire Club we get. Then I can tell you, okay, this Magneto can do some work with the Hellfire Club, but it will be limited to the Hellfire Club. I don't see him doing a very good Brotherhood of Mutants team, Brotherhood Evil Mutants. I don't see him being on any of those teams. It's a Prime, so we're going to have a regular one, which I'm guessing he'll be in that same outfit, without the helmet, with the purple cape and the red suit and all that. Hopefully we get Madeline Pryor, see her in the back. We need a few people that have been out a few years ago but need just kind of updates. Right now we have so many good characters from, Wolverine, X-Men and up, we could say, that just are too high for their points for what they do. And it's a problem. There's like even the old Mr. Sinister. I was looking at him. He's a cool click. God, he's just so much. But anyways, so you get that defense later on. Starting sidestep, it's okay. You at least fly for 9. We can carry. We can TK. That's really big. Kind of sucks. It's only on his first dial. But other than that, I was going to say it says other friendly characters. So making sure it just didn't say friendly characters. If he's friendly to himself, he could do the +2s and +1s to himself, but it says other. So he just has TK on the first dial. That's like a little meh, but you do get it trade off for Pulse Wave afterwards. So that's not bad, but again, so far, I'm a little on him. We'll see. I mean, again, you might be able to make a really good Hellfire Club team with him, because that's nasty, those +1s and +2s. But we'll see. I mean, he's Indom 75 points. That's actually a good cost for all what he does do, but it's just for one type of keyword, and that's where I see the issue. And last, it's super rare, Dark Beast. I mean, we've been wanting this guy for a while. I'm actually going to stretch this guy out a little more because he has so much written on here. Can I do it this way? Can I do it that way? Man, Dark Beast is so cool. I love Dark Beast. He's just a bad man. 60 points. God, these low points are so good. So he's got Age of Apocalypse, awesome. Dark X-Men, no one really has that, so that's pretty cool. Looks like Eden is that one. Maybe I'm reading it wrong because it's so small. I was about to look for the card like I had it. Morlocks and Scientists, or Exiles. That's probably what that is, Exiles. I don't know. Okay, hiding in this reality. So hopefully we get a few people with this trait like an ATA. So that'd be really cool if we got that. Stealth. During force construction, Dark Beast gains, I was going to say goings, gains the X-Men keyword if at least 2 other characters on the force have it. That's super cool. That's badass. I like that. So you could definitely make some fun teams with that. Let's see if you'd help us out. Survivor of the Age of Apocalypse for now. When Dark Beast is damaged by an opposing character, oh, I read this earlier today. Okay, give that character a revenge token. When Dark Beast attacks a character with 1 or more tokens named Revenge, the token has to be called Revenge. Modify attack and damage +1. When he's KO'd, you may choose an opposing character with the token named Revenge, and remove all of these tokens and roll that many d6s for each roll. Wait, am I reading that? Remove all of those tokens. So if you get like 5, roll that many d6s for each roll. 5 and 6 deal that character 1 penetrating damage. That is crazy. It's gonna be a bummer if it's someone that has like invincible or something like that. But other than that, good God, it shouldn't have been a damage that can't be ignored. But who knows? This could be broken. I don't know. Well, we'll see how many times you can get those tokens out. But I mean, you're gonna modify 1 or more tokens. Revenge motto. Wait. When Dark Beast attacks a character with 1 or more named Revenge, modify attack and damage +1. So Beast, this is a trait. I mean, we're looking at him on first dial. Let's say you get it and you're there. I mean, attack and damage, that's a 12 and a 4. I mean, you got blades, but God, 12 and a 4 is pretty bananas. But that's crazy. That's so you die and you roll that many every time. And I mean, you're not going to get a 5 or 6 probably for everyone, but that's still just a really cool ability. He's 60 points. It's pretty good, pretty savage. I like that. I would like that Magneto type of character to just TK him right to someone and get a little nasty. He's got stealth. I mean, it's a bummer, no range, but Beast isn't gonna have range. But I always think when you have stealth, it's kind of nice to squat down and do some shooting. But stealth as a melee guy, it's a little rough. But at least they can't get rid of your target you unless they can see through the hindering. Your outwit, your perplex, and all that stuff. So he's got super sense. There's no other ways to get out of anything. If he does, the basic thing going from is the revenge tokens. He does get still energy later on, so there's ways to live. Other than that, I don't see a lot of defense to stop this. He has no willpower. Super sense is his only thing. There's no probs. It's kind of a letdown that he doesn't have a way to get out of things, but I mean, his big thing is when I die, I'm gonna screw over after I die. So Dark Beast, almost it seems like at a point in the game you'd want him to die. If you have a lot of them, a lot of those tokens, and you're down to like your 5th click or whatever, you may want him to sacrifice just to get that damage out. And then his white box is kind of lame, staying in the background, leap climb and sidestep. It's cool. I mean, he's going to be hopping up through elevation, jumping in, hindering. He doesn't ignore, he has no improved movement, so it's kind of, I hate a lot of times people get stealth and then they get stuck in stealth. They can't move through it, so that's kind of a bummer. So I mean, he's okay. We'll see. I mean, he has a lot of good keywords. He has Scientists, which is great. He has Morlocks. The other ones aren't like very, they're bland. They're not. Dark X-Men I think has like 5 clicks. Age of Apocalypse has 7 clicks. So having Scientists actually opens up a lot of doors. He does get the X-Men if he has 2 other X-Men. That's a big deal, and that's awesome. They threw that on there. The Scientist is the biggest thing I think for me. Scientist teams can totally kick ass, but as of right now, I would have to play this guy to see if he's worth those 60 points. I mean, he does have outwit, no willpower, no indom, nothing like that. No ways really to get out of getting damage besides super senses. That could be outwitted. Hopefully you get stealth and no one else can see you. But moving on to your next click, I think that's actually one of your better clicks, because the fact that you're gonna be able to perplex someone, or I wouldn't even worry about perplexing yourself when you're getting, if you get a revenge token on them and you +1 to your damage, and that's a good thing. I think the outwit, it's just worrisome sometimes, but yeah, I think it's a good piece. I mean, 60 points. I mean, and it's a great looking sculpt. I hope. I mean, how many of these things we see in the 3D process and they don't come looking out like that? But let's hope that this guy does, because he looks beastly. He looks rad. I like it. But yeah, so that's it. We have Magneto, Icarus, Dark Beast. I cannot wait for more. We got till February 14th, which is a while, not a while, but like over a month away. Hopefully we get some more stuff going on, more leaks, more spoilers given. Yeah, and then if they do, I'll be right here to talk about them and give you what I think. I'm not an expert, you know, I'm not a smart guy, but I do have a little bit of my own opinions, and I'm just breaking it down. So if you listen, thanks for listening. Give me feedback. Tell me I suck. It's cool. Tell me what you're psyched about. What do you think is gonna be in this set? I don't know about you. I'm kind of over. I love X-Men. Love X-Men to death. I'm a big Marvel guy, probably more than anything. But oh man, we get so many X-Men, Avengers, and all that. I kind of want to design a few lines and be like, here, guys, maybe these would work. Looks like we're not going to get DC for a while, because Infinity and Ninja Turtles are after this, and I think that will take us to the summer. So I have no idea what's going to happen. But I mean, it's fine. I'll keep playing. New characters, new abilities. I'll always be down for that. But it's just, there's a lot more we could visit. And hopefully we'll get there. But again, thank you guys for watching. That's me breaking it down for you.